Hello, my dear friends. This is Anna Kalanterna again. And if you're listening to this podcast, it means that you left your feedback. And I'm so grateful to you for that. I have tried to read all the responses from you, but it was so difficult to do that, even physically, because I've got so much feedback. And I could have missed some of your responses, but I would like to thank you all. At times, I felt very emotional, and I'm very grateful to you for your work on yourselves. Your feedback could even help your relatives or your beloved ones to get to this marathon and to take this course and to overcome some unpleasant states of mind, because this marathon was meant to help you have some sober thoughts in this weird situation. Right now, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of my marathon that is called Financial Clue, which, to my mind, can show you how effective you are in your life right now, and you will understand how effective you can be in this situation of a lockdown that we are all in right now. I have read an opinion online that if after quarantine you don't have some extra skills, if you didn't learn something new, it's not that you didn't have enough time for that. It's just that you are a lazy ass. Here I'd like to say yes, but no, because this statement is correct only in case that your everyday life and your work didn't change in all this situation that's going on right now. It is correct only if you just have some extra time because you don't have to go to work, for example. But please don't forget that it is very difficult to have a normal working day online at home. If you have, for example, a one-bedroom apartment, if you have one computer or one laptop in your family, and if you have several children who go to school, so it's very hard to be organized in this situation. We are all in different circumstances right now, but we have all become a part of this situation that is going on worldwide, and we all have to put up with it and to get used to it. That's why I'm going to speak with you about time today. Nowadays, people pay a lot of attention to money, but at the same time, they forget that they have a lot of different resources that can open a lot of doors. And the only resource you can never compensate for is time. I have a very sensitive attitude to time. I think that as soon as you learn to appreciate time, really appreciate time, you will start to get rich immediately, because time is money. We need money for our development and self-realization. And I'm going to give you a very sobering table right now, which I have been using for a while in my trainings, and we will speak about the way we live our lives and the way we make money. This table shows us a person's life until a person is 90 years old. Unfortunately, sometimes people pass away earlier, but if you, for example, want to live longer, please pay close attention to this table. All right, so let's assume that a person lives on average 90 years, right? Okay, so how many years of active life does a person have to make money? The peak of working form is until you are 60 years old. After being 60 Of course, you still can make money, but sometimes you just don't want to work hard, but you want to live a good life. Yeah, you want to live a very good quality life. You want to be strong and healthy, and you want to bring happiness to your children, not to be a burden. Since I saw this table, I have been thinking about my life after I turn 70. I think about it almost every day. I understand that I don't want to make money the way I do it right now, because now I have a very crazy tempo of life. But I'm sure that after I turn 70, I will have some community of people and I will have some friends who will have the same way of thinking, who will know how they want to realize themselves after 70. And now I want to give you some recommendations. Number one, if you already have a hobby, if you have something that you enjoy doing and that you do it every day, please think about the ways you can monetize this hobby. How can you make money out of this hobby? And ask the universe, how can I monetize my hobby? Number two, if you don't have this hobby yet, please choose some hobby of the rich people that you know and some hobby that you like. And ask yourself the same question. How can I monetize this hobby? All right, and now let's get down to the table. All right, so this is a calendar that is called 90 Years of Life in Weeks. Every line in this calendar is a year of your life. Every cell in this calendar is a week. So you can see how many weeks it takes a newborn baby to become a 90-year-old man. And this is how much time we got here on Earth. But I went further and I found another table that Oscar Hartman presented, and it is even a more sobering table because it shows 90 years in months. So 90 years is only 1,080 months. All right, let's discuss this. Okay, so please choose the table that you like better, and the first thing you have to do with it is print it out. First, print it out and then take a marker and color every week and every month that you have already lived. What I recommend you to do is mark a border when you turn 60. This will show you that at this time you will have to get your hobby ready. The next mark will be 70 years. This will be the time when your hobby should be making money for you. Of course, you can work, but my personal opinion is that at this age, your work should be so pleasant, so enjoyable, that it is your way of living and not only the way of making money. Now, take a critical look at this table, and every Sunday or every first day of the month, you should color the next cell. This exercise is very sobering. Why am I telling you this? For you not to start putting off your life for later in quarantine. Please make several plans. Plan A. How are you going to live when the quarantine is over? Plan B. What are you going to do if it starts again? Plan C. What will you do if the quarantine will take very long? Just sitting and waiting is not the best tactic right now because nobody knows how long the quarantine will last. So, it is better to be ready for the worst case scenario and be mistaken later than to get disappointed every time and to lose heart every time the quarantine is prolonged. So, to sum everything up, please devote this time to yourself, to your own development, to development of new skills, to any skill that makes you happy, any skill that brings you joy. People often ask me, because they know that I hacked the mentality of rich people, people ask me, what should I invest in if I don't have a lot of money? You should invest in yourselves. Please, pay attention to yourselves. Spend time developing yourselves, at least 15 minutes a day, but every day. If you don't have money, you can take a free course. Right now, there are plenty of courses online. If you have some money right now, take courses that will help you make more money afterwards. Because right now, the main thing is movement. Movement, literally and figuratively. That is why I would like to invite you guys, all of you who have listened to this bonus podcast, to my marathon Author of Life. Please sign up for its free part. There you will get very interesting and effective methods that will help you develop in your life and become more confident and happy. Right now I'm going to let you go. I would like to thank you for your attention. I wish you guys all the best. I wish you to have a happy and fulfilled life, and I hope to see you and hear you very soon. Bye-bye.